Yes, guys, welcome back to the Arsenal transfer news update show. We're here to give you the latest transfer news for today. Got quite a bit to go through as always. We're talking Mikel Merino. We're talking Arsenal goalkeeper situation. We're talking many confirmed players leaving Arsenal as well. So we're going to get all for the news today. Make sure you guys get your thoughts in down below. Get your comments in down below as well. And let's get into the news today.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season, pretty. They'll get done before the start.
So, as always, guys, hope everyone's doing well. Big up everyone. Of course, Euros is now over. Copa America is now over. So, yeah, we're back now to Arsenal. Arsenal returned to training today. London Colney. I think obviously a few players who played the international break, they're going to have a little rest for a few weeks. I don't think they've even played the USA tour. I could be wrong though, but Arsenal do go away to USA very soon as well in the next upcoming weeks. Not long now, guys, to Arsenal back in action against Bournemouth. That's our first game, of course. So, yeah, we're going to get into all this news today. We got everyone inside. Make sure you hit like buttons up and let's get into it, man. What should we start with? Should we start with... We'll start with the main story, I think, today. Because I want to share this about Mikel Merino and also my brother Villa player. I know he's in the chat. Big up Villa player. He's done a scouting report for us, man. Absolute real one. It's amazing. So we're going to read through what he's done for us there as well. Really appreciate that from him. But yeah, so much talk about this guy now, Mikel Merino, to Arsenal. Arsenal can offer a lucrative contract to Mikel Merino. So Arsenal can reportedly offer a contract of a lifetime. A contract of a lifetime, apparently, to beat Barca and Aston Villa to the signature of 28-year-old Real Sociedad midfielder Mikel Merino. So, according to a report by Mondo Deportivo, I can't say that word, Basque edition, obviously, that's pretty much where Sociedad is, ain't it, in the Basque region. As relayed by Sport Witness, Mikel Merino is a subject of interest from Arsenal, Aston Villa, and also Barcelona. Are keen on signing the Sociedad midfielder in the summer transfer window. However, the Gunners can offer a contract of a lifetime, apparently, to 28-year-old as he looks to sort out his future after winning the Euros with Spain. Mikel Merino has seen his source from Sociedad. Of course, he has been in the Premier League already. You know, he did play for Newcastle in the Premier League in July 2018. The Spaniard has established himself as one of the best players in La Liga in the last half of the dozen years while becoming a mainstay in the midfield for his club and country. So yeah, this is just a bit down there. So I'm gonna, because obviously I'm gonna share this report that my guy Villa Player did for us, and we're gonna read all about the player in depth there. But yeah, meanwhile, Aston Villa interested in Mikel Merino is understandable. The Villains have been scouting the market for a midfielder heading into summer transfer window after losing Douglas Luiz, of course, so that they're of course looking at him, but they're not going to be looking at him anymore because Aston Villa signed Amadou Onana. So Onana signed for Aston Villa. So yeah, they will not look at Mikel Merino anymore. But as for Arsenal, Arteta is driving the North London club's move for the 28th Spanish international. The Arsenal manager wants a new midfielder and squad admin uncertainties surrounding long-term future Thomas Partey. Merino is a viable target with Arsenal in the line to offer a contract for a lifetime to him. That might trouble Barca, considering the Catalan Giants are not in the best financial position. Be interesting to see where he goes. So, yeah, that is the report there. Many reports saying that Arsenal are really interested in Mikel Merino. I know we was interested in Zubamendi, but, yeah, now it's all about Mikel Merino, to be honest. So, yeah, I don't know what it is of Arteta and yeah, and all this. But big up my guy, Villa Player, man. He's on us a full scout report right here, guys, yeah? So we're going to go through this. Obviously, we're going to get in depth about Mikel Merino right now. So, yeah, you can see this is his profile here. Valued at currently 50 million. That is his release clause. He's currently valued at 50 million. That would be how much for us to get him if we were to pay his release clause. You can see, 28 years of age, as we know. Of course, we know Spanish. So he's a central midfielder, but can also play as a DM as well. So he can play in both number 8 and number 6 roles for Arsenal. If we did sign him, as we know, his contract expires in 2025, which means he's got a year left on his contract as well. So it could be a very doable deal, guys, there. And yeah, these are his stats for Sociedad, all in depth, really. You can see defensive stats right there, all the percentages, tackles per 90. Aerial duels, you got 6%. Ground duels, you can see he wins quite a lot of them. Passing and possession wise, you can see likes to have the ball. Look at that. Pass completion rate's decent, very high. You can see the cross rate's low and all this, but yeah, these are basically all the passing successful passes, only 38%. Not this is it's decent. Attacking stats, obviously, assists. He wouldn't get many assists because he's a DM or he's a central midfielder, so that's understandable. Dribbles, you can see shots taken on target, conversion rate there, accuracy, total goals. He scored 5 goals. You see the XG there and all that stuff, but that is the stats of Sociedad. Then we've got this data board thing here, which is really interesting, to be fair. Big up Villa player for making all this, by the way. This is cool. This is cool here, man. Yeah, this is cool. You see the turnovers, progressive carries as well. That is so cool, man. Big up Villa player, bro. What a real one. So scouting report note, I spent a lot of my time scouting, watching Real Sociedad a lot through COVID. I personally like their setup, usually a 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1 system to break down the opposition. Merino features a lot in the midfield alongside defensive midfielder Igor Zabula and Odegaard. Yeah, of course, Odegaard was at Sociedad, wasn't he, as well? And they play with each other there. Who was attacking midfield at the time when Real shift to a 4-2-3-1. Moreno played in midfield in midfield pivot role alongside a DM defensive midfielder. Another shift they would have to make was a 4-3-3. He played on the left side on the middle trio and helped to provide a strong link between the defense and attack. Moreno wouldn't be a huge flair type player with good agility, like you would see with any other legendary players in the row. But he helped Sociedad break the defensive lines and move quickly on the counter attack. That's important note there. An example is when against Atletico Madrid, he found himself in the space between the forward and midfield line of Madrid's, distracting players like Saul and Lamar, of course, and worked the space down into Odegaard's path to set up a good run. Odegaard will then expose Atletico's space and set up a perfectly good counter attack. Something Odegaard has proven a lot at Arsenal. Photo is shown on the next one as a perfect example. You can see the photo here, guys. Merino into Odegaard, breaking down the lines there. Very true. Indeed. And then he's gone phase 2. Merino doesn't really change his ways of play as he did in 2020, although he's been switched to a more defensive midfielder now. He did part as a double pivot. A good thing that Arsenal fans need to know, he works perfectly with Odegaard. They are both the perfect pivot duo, and when they was at Sociedad together as well. Another perfect sequence of this is Moreno likes to position himself with back to goal between any team's 2 midfielders and attracts the attention of both players. He then plays a quick pass to a winner, most likely Saka or Martinelli, who has plenty of space in the middle of the pitch. See another photo here, guys. Moreno is right there. You can see most likely so this will be Martinelli, but yeah, he's able to, he has that intelligence, that IQ to pick out these passes as well. So phase 3, Moreno also contributes to La Liga's attacking exploits by creating overloads on the left flank. He's joined play with Monreal and Orazabal, of course, on the left flank. Monreal, former Arsenal player, yeah. He has helped distribute the opposition's defense and open space for them to attack. In instance, Monreal plays a pass to Orazabal, who drops deep and drags Trippier out of position with him. Moreno recognizes the space that has opened up and makes a run into the space vague by the English right back. This is something Moreno is very good at and to keep an eye on. And you can see the photo here, guys, as well. So yeah, he is a type of player who has reads the game inside out. This is phase 4. Moreno played and still continued to play a vital role in regaining possession from Sociedad. He presses intensely and sets himself in a good advantage positions with the ball back. He can sense the right opportunity to catch the opposition lacking, which is a very important strategy for him. An example, he done this against Atletico Madrid in 2020 and a lot in the 22-23 season. For the image tactical breakdown below, Moreno starts deep in his own half, but he's quick to realize there's an opportunity to take possession. with Koke dropping back to receive the pass. Moreno closed him down well, causing Koke to misplace a pass to Joao Felix. The ball rebounds to Oyarzabal, who starts to counter-attack on the wing. You can see him there. Yeah, obviously good. What a midfielder should be having. Good at pressing and and putting pressure on for sure. Last season he looked pretty mid for Sociedad, and the team really underperformed, dropping 4th to 6th, heading to Europa League. I watched a decent amount of Sociedad, and I was always eye-catched by Moreno's performances throughout the season. Even being Sociedad's best player in the 23-24 campaign, his 22-23 season looked far better than his most recent one. There's much more I'd like to have saw from him, and that shouldn't be taken away from the high, steady performer he is. He's one of the players to look out for, and Premier League club, someone who during COVID looked as good as been in Manchester City's team in the near future, but they got Rodri. Moreno's main strength is he's an elite duel winner. He uses his strong tall body as a weapon and athletic ability to distribute the best players in the midfield. We know Arteta likes these kind of players, just like with Declan Rice. I think Merino would do a far better job in the defense role than Declan Rice. Wow. Maybe there'll be a part of quite well as a double pivot in the defensive line, or will be used more centrally. I agree. I think Rice. I've always said I would prefer Declan Rice in the number 8, left centre mid in a more advanced role, and then someone to play alongside him. So a deep line beside a deep line playmaker. A perfect example is Rodri plays in a similar role. Moreno works well in a free building midfield, being a defensive or central attacking midfielder. There's not much of a difference between him and Rice roles, so it could be a case Arteta plays them both together or with different roles should Rice be dropped. I wouldn't say that's the case. Only weakness with Merino is his creativity is not great. Only question is he quick ready for the title challenging side? To find, I would personally trust Merino more in a defensive role than with Vieira and Smith Rowe, who are players Merino would move on when he arrives if the deal happens. Other than that, my message to Arsenal fans, if you get him, he's one hell of a midfielder, will always work for the badge, and a player who rarely lets the team down, has great leadership in him, another Rodri type player. So good report from my perspective of him. Big up Villa player, man. Absolute big respect for this. Big respect for him, man, for doing this all for us here. He's not got a channel, guys, but yeah, if he had a channel, 100%, I would shout it out. But yeah, let us know your guys' thoughts, man, on Mikel Merino. Looking like this is going to be Arsenal's midfielder target. We're going to go in from, of course, we lost out on Amadou Onana. He actually, funny enough, went to Villa. So looking like Mikel Merino could be the player Arteta admires. I know he's looking at Martin Zubimendi for quite a bit, but that's obviously died down because Zubimendi said he's wanted to stay at Sociedad. Obviously, Moreno just won the Euros, as we know. So Barcelona interested in Arsenal. The two clubs interested in him at the moment. Apparently, Arsenal offered him a contract of a lifetime. Apparently, that was a phrase used for him. And I think, listen, the guy's been in the Premier League before, as we know. Was at Newcastle. I think he played there for one season, but then he went on loan a few times, didn't he, or something? And then obviously he's been at Sociedad ever since. He's 28 years of age. Is he the perfect Payet replacement, guys? Do you think? I Sociedad is signing, and I know a lot more about him because of the report that we just read. Yeah, he's a player that can dictate the play really well by the looks of things. Yes, he's a player that creativity-wise is not great, but he's more like that physical type of midfielder. That midfielder who I think, can play in the number 6 role with Arsenal, can play the more defensive type of role with Arsenal. And we can maybe play Declan Rice more advanced, because that's what I've really liked to see Declan Rice play, is I play more advanced. But this type of signing is similar to me to how when we signed Jorginho. I said this in the last time we signed with him. I think Jorginho's played well with Arsenal. I think he's been a good addition with Arsenal. He's just very similar because of the age, of course. He's that type of player who would be good for the depth. But is he the midfielders come in and elevate us and take us to that next level, guys? I'm still unsure about that, really. But what we just read there, some positives about him. You know, we know him and Odegaard have played together before at Sociedad. They had a great partnership there. So, you know, obviously Arteta loves these Spanish midfielders, as we know. He's looking at Zubimendi. He's a big fan of Zubimendi, and he seems to love the Real Sociedad midfielders because he's looking at his other one now. He's looking at Mikel Merino. So, yeah, we'll have to wait and see really what happens. I mean, the price would be 50 million. I think he's a midfielder that comes in really. I don't think he's an out and out party replacement though. I think if you look on their day, I think I'd prefer, just my personal opinion, I'd prefer Thomas Partey, a fit Thomas Partey, but that's whether he'll stay fit or not, you know. But yeah, look, we know we need a midfielder. You know, the midfielders options now are coming increasingly sort of smaller now because Amadou Onana went to Aston Villa, great signing for them. We was looking at him. Douglas Luiz went to Aston Villa. Don't went to Aston Villa. What am I fucking on about? Went to Juventus again. Another player we was looking at. Anyone else I'm missing? I mean, there's still a bit of talk today about maybe Arsenal could go out for a move for Bruno Guimaraes, of course, from Newcastle. That price tag would be quite a bit, as we know. Then obviously we can't go to Zubimendi anymore. Zubimendi wants to stay at Sociedad. He's already come out and said that he wants to stay at Sociedad, so we can't really go for him. So the midfield options, realistically, we're talking about, they're coming day by day smaller as the window goes on. You know, there's midfielders out there, yes, but the ones that we're looking at, they're going to other clubs now because we're not acting and, you know, we're not looking. So, well, we ain't putting any like bids or trying to sign them yet. But yeah, the current news about this, guys, Mikel Merino linked with a move to Arsenal. Make sure you guys get your thoughts in about that down below. And as always, big up to Villa player who's in the chat as well, making a fantastic scout report for us. Really helps out the channel, really helps out the stream. So yeah, big up to you, bro. Big up to Luca in the chat. Hope you're well, Luca. Big up to Mina. Very well, thank you. Calafiori is joining Arsenal after he comes off holiday. July 19th. That's a few days. I really hope so. Nah, I think the deal's done. In terms of Calafiori, the deal's done. Well, I think it's done. Like we still got to agree the fee for Bologna because we're not been agreeing any fee with Bologna yet. You know, we're still struggling to do that. But the player wants to come to Arsenal, and we know this. We just a matter of time, hopefully. But yeah, he's swimming with sharks. I saw the picture of him. He's swimming with sharks, Tamina. So yeah, he should be back after that as well. Arsenal is ready to make a bid for Bruno Guimaraes. I heard that today as well. So possibly there. Nico Williams joining Arsenal. I'm going to read that in a minute as well because, yeah, we've been linked with him again, of course. Gyökeres to Arsenal. Again, I've heard his prices dropped. But, yeah, big up to Mina. Big up Villa player once again, bro. Respects you, bro. Big up to Ryan as well. I think I skipped it. I can't even remember. Big up Drew in the chat, my guy. Hope you're well, Drew. Big up Josh. Why don't we go for Fulkrug? His market value is only 15. Is it actually 15 euros for Fulkrug? Wow. Well, that's his value. Yeah, market value. Yeah. Big up Drew, man. Exactly, bro. Like, I'd take Fulkrug as a striker. Yeah, I know he's a bit older now, but I'll take him any day. I feel like Fulkrug's a fantastic striker. Even when he's at Wonder Bremen, like this guy was talked about very highly, and I've watched him enough. Like for Dortmund, had a great season in the Euros. I think he should have started a lot more than he did. I don't think he didn't even start a game for Joe. I don't think he started a game. But yeah, Fulkrug for me is a very good striker, man. Very good, and I'll be all for Arsenal signing him. I think that'll be a great striker. Big up my guy Moss as always, bro. Good Monday, Josh. You too, bro. Feel warm out. Hope you're good. All good, man. All good, Moss. So can we get a good deal for Moreno? It's good. Possibly Moss because he's got a year left in his contract. Well, literally under a year. His contract runs out June 2025. So he's got a year left, under a year left in his contract now. So yeah, if you put that to the side as well, his release clause right now is 50 million. So it'd probably be around that price. But yeah, Moss, we've doing 5-hour stream yesterday, man. For Copa America. Yeah, we're doing 5-hour streams. It's crazy because they kept delaying the game, didn't they? And I was like, what are you doing, man? It's frustrating. But big up to you, Moss, bro. Big up my bro, BX, man. Hope you're well, man. Moreno looks solid and disciplined and exciting addition. He's 6'2". Oh, yeah, he's 6'2" as well, man. Like, yeah, he's sort of that physical beast in the midfield. I think he can do really well in the number 6 role, bro. And I would play in number 6. If we were to sign him, I would play in number 6. I'll play Rice number 8 and have Rice, Moreno, and Odegaard as a midfield for me. Every Sociedad player except Orzabal, and he's a baller as well, man. He's a good player. Yeah, we all saw him yesterday. The good thing about Merino is that he's ready to go to finish the finished product. So no project player. Very true, man. He's been he's I know he's 28 now, but he's been in the Premier League before. He's been at Newcastle, and yeah, he's been doing it for years now. You know, he has that experience of doing it. So yeah, exactly. It's none of these project youth players that we've been signing recently over the years. It's a player who's been here and done it, really. Yeah, I know. Okay, he played in the Premier League. I think he played 1 season with Newcastle, something like that. And then I think he went on loan, and then he left Newcastle in 2018. So it's a good point. It's a good point there. Big up my bro Wookie, 15 euros. Are you on about Fulkrug? Yeah, that's apparently he's like that's what they value him at, is 15 million euros. But I doubt it. Like if we ever went in for Fulkrug, sorry, I don't think it would be 15 million euros. No way. I don't think they're selling for Dortmund was selling for a lot less. I think it will be a bit more than that. But I'll still take him, man. It's us at the moment. Villa were interested, but then they signed Amadou Onana now, so they're not going to sign him anymore. And Barcelona want him as well. Again, Barca wanted Zubamendi, but he's staying at Sociedad now, so Barca looking at Mikel Merino to add in the midfield for them. It's actually between us and Barca, but apparently Barca having some financial difficulties as well. So we could get the deal over him. Apparently we've offered him a better deal as well. That's what's been the current phrase for many media people were like, Arsenal offered him a contract of a lifetime, apparently. So if we've apparently offered him a contract of a lifetime, I expect Arsenal to sign him then. If it's a contract of a lifetime, I expect him to come to Arsenal. Big up to Rosie. I'm still getting called Young Sheldon, man. What I need is a full beard so people can stop calling me Young Sheldon. But big up to Rosie. Hope you're well, Rosie. Big up. I was watching your videos today. Make sure you go check out the channel, guys, by the way. Really appreciate your support. But yeah, I was watching the videos, guys. You can listen. She can teach you how you can cook, man. Yeah. I'm gonna watch her videos and I'm gonna teach myself how to cook from her. So make sure you check out her channel, man. She does some good videos over there as well. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind Moreno, to be honest. I don't know. I wouldn't mind him. I think it'd be a good addition. I just feel he's just like another Jorginho type signing, in my opinion. Like it's not a bad thing, but yeah, you know, I think it'd be a decent signing. You know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. But right, so that's Mikel Moreno right there, guys. We will see how this one develops. Apparently, we've offered him a lifetime contract. The next story I want to go into, guys, is some we have signed a player. No, it's not Calafiori as of yet, but it is this goalkeeper FC back again. Well, we've got about 10 goalkeepers. That's what it's about 10 goalkeepers. But anyway, Arsenal 18-year-old Tommy Stetford will undergo a medical as a new Arsenal player early next week. Agreement between Arsenal and Ajax for a closure of €1 million after the first proposal as exclusively revealed. Contracts until 2028. There we go. Got that in the end. So yeah, Fabrizio Romano confirming Arsenal have signed a new player, a goalkeeper, Tommy Stetford. From But yeah, it's another goalkeeper, guys. I think I'm back now. We literally froze, as always. McDonald's Wi-Fi back again. It's another goalkeeper. I think, listen, okay, so Arteta's managed, about 10 goalkeepers. Not even joking. So when he first came in, we had Leno Martinez. He signed Runarsson. He signed Matt Ryan. he signed obviously Raya, Ramsdale, Matt Turner, and now we're gonna sign this guy Tommy Stetford, and now we're gonna obviously sign the other goalkeeper as well. Maybe that Wolves goalkeeper Dan Bentley. It's got about 9 goalkeepers we've managed, goalkeeper FC. But this player's gonna come in for me. Obviously, I think we right now the goalkeeper situation. We've got Raya as our main choice, number 1. Yeah, we've got Ramsdale number 2, and Carl Hein as number 3. I see this guy coming in, maybe going out on loan straight away because of his age, 18 years of age. But also Hein as well, because Carl Hein signed a new contract with Arsenal. So we want to keep Carl Hein. Again, Estonian goalkeeper. I think he's like 21, 22. So we can even see him go out on loan as well. And then also we've been linked with Dan Bentley. And we're also talking about another one we've been linked with today, Lunin as well. So yeah, it's another goalkeeper, man. From obviously Ajax, 18 years of age, English, of course, Tommy Stetford. So welcome to Arsenal, man, and we'll see what happens. I definitely see this guy going out on loan though, just to get more experience. But yeah, we're signing him, another goalkeeper there. But what the one I really wanted to talk about, guys, yeah, was this one, because I believe we will get this guy if Aaron Ramsdale ends up leaving. And to be honest, I'm all for it as well, to be honest. But Lunin, yes, Lunin, the Real Madrid backup goalkeeper. Lunin has had an offer from Arsenal coming from DOAS, the Spanish sort of media. And apparently we've offered him, well, apparently we're looking to sign Lunin. Of course, we saw him last season. Last season, number 1 goalkeeper for, well, Courtois was injured. He came in. And I thought he was fantastic last season, for Real Madrid. I thought I watched him in the Champions League a few times. I was like, yeah, this goalkeeper looks very, very good. So I watched him in the Euros for Ukraine. Looks a bit shaky in the Euros, I will say that. But Lunin, for me, I think we'll only sign this guy if Ramsdale leaves. Yeah, if Ramsdale leaves, this guy for me will come in as the backup, number 2. If Ramsdale stays, I don't see us signing the guy because we're not going to sign him as third choice, are we? So I only see us really going in for someone like Lunin if we sell Aaron Ramsdale, if Ramsdale eventually moves on. To be honest, I'm all for going in for Lunin as well. I think it'd be a fantastic backup. Yeah, I think it'd be a really good backup there. That's the question though. Like, will he want to play backup with Arsenal? I mean, he was happy to do it at Real Madrid, but I think many teams have seen how good the guy is. And many teams saw how good he was, performing last season for Real Madrid. So maybe he's going to want to be number 1 somewhere. Obviously, I don't see him getting another Raya by any means necessary, guys. But you never know, do you? I mean, we've seen it happen before. Leno Martinez. We've seen it happen with Ramsdale and Raya now. So you never know what happens with Arteta and these goalkeepers. But I think, yeah, the only way this will get done, guys, if Aaron Ramsdale leaves, and I'm all for it. I think this is a good option there. A backup goalkeeper. I know we're also looking at that Dan Bentley guy as well, Southend's finest, number 1 Southend goalkeeper. Obviously at Wolves, so we're looking at him as well. It's just so many goalkeepers we're looking at, but yeah, there is Lunin there from Real Madrid. I think he's a good goalkeeper, man, and I'll definitely take him as backup. Right, some confirmed news, guys. Some confirmed news. 2 players that have been confirmed out of the door with Arsenal. We start with this guy here, Nuno Tavares, the Olympic sprinter. It should be in the Olympics. Anyway, Nuno Tavares is in preseason training with Lazio today, despite his move from Arsenal not being officially announced yet. That's funny, to be fair. Yeah, he's in preseason training. He's not been announced yet, but yeah, you can see him in the Lazio shirt. He's gone over there to sign for Lazio. He's gone to Rome and obviously playing with Lazio next season in the Italian league. Yeah, goodbye Nuno Tavares. We got the wrong Nuno. We should have got Nuno Mendes from PSG. We should have got him. But no, real talk. I feel like, look, Nuno Tavares, as we know, Nuno Tavares. We know he had to move on. Listen, what I will say about this guy is, when he was at Arsenal, I think we all knew defensive wise was shambolical. Going forwards was all right. Yeah, as I said, that's why I call him the Olympic sprinter, because he's rapid. Yeah, he's got quite a lot of pace. And I think he did all right when he went to Marseille as well. Obviously, we sent him out on loan a few times. We went to Marseille for that season. I think he did well with them. I think a move to Italy would be good for him. I feel he's not good enough for Arsenal, though. You know, I think it is a loan deal. Actually, I could be wrong. We might have got rid of him permanently. But yeah, you can see he's in training. He's officially signed for Lazio there. And yeah, I mean, I remember the moments where he scored against Man United, and people were saying, you know what, this Tavares guy, yeah, looking decent. and also remember the moments where we played Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, and 20 minutes in, he got subbed off. Well, it wasn't an injury; it was tactical. And Tierney came on in the FA Cup when we lost 1-0 to Forest, and that must have shattered his confidence. I also remember in that same that I was watching All or Nothing. Yeah, that same season we played West Ham, and Arteta, and we beat them 2-1 at Stadium Stadium. Arteta literally ripped into Tavares. If you guys watched that as well against West Ham, and Tavares was like he's about to cry. But anyway, yeah, this player, look, wish him well. Was never going to work out at Arsenal as a left back, really. I think he's more of like a left winger, if I'm being honest with it, because I think going forward he can be pretty decent. But yeah, I think a move away, you know, going to Lazio, good move for him, and we wish him all the best. Thank you for the service, Tavares, but it's time to move on there. And then another one who's been officially confirmed today was Albert Sambi Lokonga. Lokonga has moved on a loan deal to Sevilla, to La Liga. He's gone over to La Liga. So it's a season on loan with a 12 million option to buy option as well. Salary covered in full by Sevilla. 25% sell-on clause inserted for Arsenal if Sevilla can activate the buy option. There he is signed. He's officially signed for Sevilla there as well. So yeah, it's a loan with an option to buy. Another one for me who I think when he first came in, I remember when he first came in fact, he was actually recommended by Omri. Obviously, he was at Anderlecht. That's where we signed him from, and Omri recommended Arsenal to sign him, apparently. And Omri's really recommended Sammy Lokonga. And I remember when he first came in, he played quite a lot of game time with Arsenal in that season. I remember in the first 3 games, we played Brentford and Chelsea and Man City, and he was playing quite often, a lot in that season. Obviously, then we sent him out on loan. He went to... Where did he go to first? He went to a club first before he went to Luton. Obviously, last season he was on loan at Luton, but we sent him out on another club before. Can't remember when it was. But yeah, just a player who looked all right in his first, looked decent in his first season in a few odd games there, and also games I just looked at him. I think he's just inconsistent as well. I just thought, yeah, is he really ever going to make it in this Arsenal side? I know he's a young player, but I was just thinking, is he ever really going to make it in this Arsenal midfield? But here's another loan. Going to La Liga as well, you know, a new experience for him, a new league for him as well. And yeah, look, it's not worked out. I can't remember how much you paid for him, guys. How much? Yeah. So yeah, he came through the youth ranks at Anderlecht, and we paid 17 million euros for Sambi Lokonga. And then yeah, obviously he's officially joined Sevilla now on a loan deal with an option to buy. So we'll see what happens with him, whether they'll buy him or not. But we'll get 10 million for the guy. Yeah, he's still 24 years of age, as we know. That was it. He went Crystal Palace. Yes, he went Crystal Palace on a loan deal. Yeah, I think he played on a Patrick Vieira, and he didn't really work out there for him there. And obviously, he went back to Arsenal, then went to Luton on a loan deal. He was... I can't remember about Luton. I remember he had a few good performances at Luton, but let's just be real with it, guys. He's never going to make it at Arsenal. So as much, I get he's still young, but no, it's time for me to move on. Listen, we're gonna get some if we do obviously sell him eventually, which hopefully we do. We're gonna get 10 mil for the guy. I know we pay 17 mil, but yeah, at least we do get a bit of money for him because we know what it is with Arsenal when it comes to selling players. Not good at all. So yeah. But yeah, let's go through you guys' comments. I've got one more story to go through as well. A story which we could Arsenal hijack the deal for Nico Williams, or will it go Barcelona? Yeah, keep getting called young Sheldon, young college Sheldon. There we go, man. We have to believe in Mikel's talent ID. Even though they're in the conference league, nobody let Chelsea get wind of this. Exactly, bro. You know what Chelsea are like. Exactly. I think it's nothing like Jorginho as Merino is in his prime right now. Yeah, I do hear that, man. But what I'm saying, I think there's similar type of players. Like Jorginho is a player who is good in terms of can give you stability in the midfield. So can Moreno. So I think they're both very similar players. And we see how Jorginho played in when we brought in him and we played Rice in a more advanced position. We played Rice in that 8 and he looked fantastic there. Jorginho was playing alongside him as well. Jorginho, and then when we brought in Partey as well, and we saw Rice in number 8 as well. So I thought Rice looked fantastic in number 8, and I'll definitely have him in there. So I just think they're similar players personally. Yeah, back again, bro. Back again. We already know. No worries at all, Rosie. Big up yourself. Everyone's talking about the weather, man. The weather in England's still the same. Crap. Big up Taki, bro. Hope you're well, bro. Also should sign Leroy Sané. I think he could move on because obviously he's out. Elites came in with Bayern Munich, so I think he could move on. Sané is a good player, yeah. We all remember him at Man City as well. I think he'd be a great backup. Oh, I think he'd give competition. He'll be perfect for Arsenal. Yeah, I think he would. Supposedly we turned down Palace and Fulham for Smith Rowe. I saw that as well, Moss. Yeah, because I know Fulham were very interested in Smith Rowe. Davar's going to cook in Italy. I've got a feeling. I think he did all right as well when he played for Marseille. So yeah, wish him all the best over there. But they're never going to make it at Arsenal. I agree. Marseille Nuno was cooking. He can score and set up and be athletic, but always have some bad mistakes too. Yeah, I think he's very rapid, good, quick player. Going forward, he's decent. Just defensively, he's not good enough. Sambi alone, 10 million to buy. It will do well there. I still have faith for Fabio Vieira can still make the breakthrough. Listen, with Vieira as well, like again, he's a player with quite a bit of promise about him because we signed him for 25, 35 mil? Yeah, it's like 35 mil from Porto. And I remember when he came in last season, he had a good start to the season. I thought, in those first couple of games, quite a few of the games when he played, I thought he was looking really good. And then I think he got injured again, and then it just went a bit downhill for him towards the end of last season. So yeah, big up my guy Villa TV, bro. Big up Bailey. Big up, bro. We won't be on a stream for a long time. No, bro, you're welcome anytime to come on. You're welcome anytime. We can do whenever you want. If you want to do a stream, give me a message and we can do one, bro. But yeah, of course, I'll see you in September, bro, for the Aston Villa. No, I keep saying in August for the Aston Villa Arsenal game. I'll see you there at Villa Park. Thank you very much, Rosie. Really appreciate that. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you very much for the kind words. Really do appreciate it. Sammy was a lemon, sold us pure hype. Yeah, he's never going to be good enough. I mean, I watched him in that first season. I was like, oh, you know what? He's got good qualities about him. But then there's other times where I watch him, I just think, are you really ever going to make it at Arsenal? Can't wait Villa to play Arsenal. Give a message like a week before. Yes, of course, man. Of course. Big up my guy Wayne as well. We ain't signed. No, not yet, bro. He's currently swimming with sharks, bro, in the Maldives. That's the current update with Calaflori. So it's still the same thing. It's like we're literally agreeing the fee with Bologna. We've been agreeing the fee with Bologna for about 3 weeks now. Because we keep doing these add-ons. That's the issue. Like Bologna want the money outright. Just they want 50 million just like that. But Eddie wants to do all these add-ons to try and I don't know why he wants to do add-ons and all this structure. When we talk about the whole structure of the deal and all this stuff, that's what Eddie wants to try and do. So that's what's taking so long, apparently. And because there's like 3 clubs involved, like Basel as well from Switzerland, they've got 50% clause to him. So Bologna want 50 million because if they don't get that, then they're going to make nothing for Calaflori. So yeah, there we go. But big up to you, Wayne, bro. Hopefully it'll be done soon because I need the Calaflori shirt, bro. For Arsenal's new kit next season. I'm putting against a Lynx Africa one. He was decent for Luton. Yeah, Lokonga. Yeah, he was. He was, to be fair. Big up Richard, bro. Hopefully. Well, we better. Yeah, bro. I watched both of them. I see. I agree with. Yeah, big up, bro. Big up, BX, my guy. Are you going to meet? Are you doing meet and greet Jordan in Jamaica? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. If I ever went to meet Jordan, I have to go to him because he needs a visa, and I don't think he's got a visa to come to UK. His girlfriend came to UK, but he didn't go with him because he wasn't allowed. So here's what it is. I'll put a link in the chat, guys. Everyone does want to come on and talk about the transfers. Feel free to, people. Feel free to. I do have one more story to go through, and then I'll get people on. But yeah, big up Villa TV. There's a link there, guys. I can't big up my guy from Belgium. Big up yourself. This is your Belgian player, bro. Lakonga's going, bro. What's your thoughts on that? Your Belgian players leaving. But yeah, big up yourself, man. I can't wait till Arsenal play. Not long now, bro. 25th, yeah. 25th of July. The Arsenal. We got Bournemouth in the USA. Right, final stories to got to talk about, guys. I want to talk about this one. Nico Williams. Is there a small chance that Arsenal could get Nico Williams? I think Barca, the main club, in for him, but Arsenal still interested, apparently. So Arsenal hold advantage over Barcelona in the race to sign Euro 2024 top talent. So Fabrizio has put that Barca formulated a strategy to secure the signing of Athletic clubs Nico Williams to outpace Arsenal in the race for the talent winner this summer. Arsenal manager Mikel has expressed a clear desire to bolster its attacking options ahead of the new season. Despite Arsenal's impressive campaign last year, the team struggles to convert key chances, notably in their Champions League clash against Bayern Munich, highlighting the need for a creative forward. After failing to score, of course, Sesko, we know this. Nico Williams is meant to be Arteta's top choice, apparently. Barcelona is aware of Arsenal's interest in moving swiftly to score Williams' signature. Speaking on YouTube, Romano detailed Barca's plans to expedite the process, fearing that Premier League clubs like Chelsea and Arsenal are closely monitoring Williams there as well. Barca want to go for Williams, but Barca want to be fast because they know that the English top clubs, Chelsea, Arsenal, are keeping a close eye on Nico. However, they don't want to pay the big money on the release clause, commission and salary. So Barca win the race. On timing, they want to be fast and they're prepared to advance and push on the deal starting from next week. Romano explained he added that Barca might need to sell a player to comply with FFP regulations. So they've agreed apparently personal terms on Williams. Although Arsenal might be working discreetly, it is known that Edu and both Arteta prefer to avoid bidding wars, of course. There. Should Arsenal decide to shift their focus, Palace Eze could emerge as and turn it for target for the race for Nico Williams' signature is heating up, with Barca determined to outmaneuver Arsenal and other interesting clubs. Could Arsenal possibly agree a deal? Could we hijack the deal from Barcelona for this player, Nico Williams, who we've all seen in the Euros? And I watched him the odd game last season for Athletic Bilbao, and he was superb last season. I remember him against Barcelona. In fact, the club that's looking at him. I remember him against Barca. He completely cooked Barcelona last season when they beat them at home. Because I did watch that game, and I was watching him. I was like, yeah, this kid is good. And then obviously we've seen this guy in the Euros. He's just unbelievable, man. Yeah, that guy had an unbelievable tournament. We know this guy predominantly does play on the left wing as well. That is his main position, really, is on the left-hand side. But I still think this guy will come in and you could play him on the right as well, be a good backup option as a number winner there. I'll be honest, though. I'll be real. I don't see Arsenal going in for him. We may be interested, but I think he's got Barca written all over it. I think he's got Barca written all over it. I feel with the way how he's been playing with Yamal as well. I mean, you see the way how they play together in Spain, man. And that partnership they have. You know, I feel like he's staying in Spain as well. He's Spanish international. Like he's going to Barcelona. It's a massive club. It's one of the biggest clubs in Spain, as we know. It's a lot of green ticks for him to join to Barca. You know, but there's always a chance. There's always a chance, but it's a small chance. I think Arsenal could sign. I think we'll look elsewhere for the winner. And one which I mentioned here, by the way, was Eze. Eze from Palace. Again, a player who predominantly plays on the left wing and play attacking midfielder role as well. But I think Eze would be a great addition to Arsenal. I would love Arsenal to go in for Mohamed Kudus. I still would love Arsenal to go in for Mohamed Kudus. Like I feel like Kudus would be fantastic. And yeah, there's still winners out there. I wouldn't mind Bakayoko from PSV. Big fan of that guy. But there's still plenty of winners out there. So yeah. Williams to Arsenal, good player. What does that mean for Trossard and Martinelli? Look, I think if we did get Williams, we'd play him as second competition as well, to be honest. I think, yeah, but it would also mean like because you can play on the left wing as well. It would also mean Martinelli and Trossard, they have to up their game. It's what happened like last season. Like Martinelli was having poor performances, yeah, week in, week out. And Trossard came in and took his spot. And Trossard, when he was playing left wing, let's be honest, kept what's his name? Martinelli out of position because how good he was playing. So it's always good to have competition. That's what we need on the right side. We were talking about Sane as well, man. Maybe going for someone like Leroy Sane. Fantastic player, of course, from from Bayern Munich. So we have to wait and see what happens, man. But anyway, that is all the news today, guys. Let's get on Villa TV, my brother. Let's get him on Tavis so we talk about transfers with him. What do I need to do? I need to change the format. 1 second. Yes, Bailey. What are you saying, bro?
Pick up, man. Pick up.
How are you, man? You good?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm alright. Don't know
You
why
sure?
I got this top on there, but move on.
It didn't come home, did it, bro? It didn't come home. It went to Madrid.
Man. I don't even want to speak about it yesterday, but Southgate, I think it's just time up now.
Yeah.
I think we need to get Klopp in or someone like that. I know Eddie Howe is basically the favourite, or Thomas Tuchel. Well, I'll have Thomas Tuchel. I wouldn't have Eddie Howe, but I think Thomas Tuchel. And Frank Lampard, mate, I don't want him. But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. The Euros is over now. Back to club football. We're talking
I'm glad
transfers.
club football, man. Club football. I hope this week goes quick. Like the weeks start coming quick now.
Pre-season's coming up, bro, for us as well.
Villa start pre-season Wednesday.
There we go, man. Club football's on its way back, but we're
got
talking transfers,
Warsaw.
man. So,
Yeah.
Mikel Merino to Arsenal. What do you think
Good
about
player.
him?
Good player, man. I think, you need to sign these players. But, Arsenal's transfer window, you linked with loads of players, but you ain't signed anyone yet. So, but I think he's a good player. Nico Williams, of course, I don't think he'll go to you. I think, of course, he'll go Barca, in my opinion. He linked with us as well, to be fair. But I think he'll go Barca.
Nico Williams, yeah, I see him going Barca, man. I mean, just because Yamal as well plays at Barca, you saw the way how they was playing together for Spain. And I think
to be honest, Yamal,
as well.
yesterday, I think Luke Shaw kept him out.
I thought in the first half, I thought Luke Shaw played well yesterday for England. I was saying it in the watch on. But we obviously, look, the window's been slow with Arsenal. We've signed one player, and that was this 18-year-old goalkeeper called Tommy Stetford from Ajax. But he's a player that's going to come in. Exactly, he's a player that's going to come in and probably just sit on the bench, or not sit on the bench, but probably go out on loan because he's still young. But yeah, we obviously linked with Lunin as well, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, and he's came out and said he's going to. He said,
a
"I want to
class
stay at
goalkeeper.
Real Madrid."
He's a class goalkeeper, but the only thing, I don't think he'll want to be a bench player. You know what I mean? Like a backup.
What do you think about Onana coming in, bro? Because Arsenal were looking at him as well.
What Onana, the goalkeeper,
Amadou to Villa.
I think, well, so to say, Josh, but it's a done deal. Basically, he's having a medical tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Are you happy with the signing though? Because it's literally you're Belgium now. Bro.
I'm happy because I think he's a great player, and I think he came because Tielemans is in our squad.
Yeah, you literally you have the Belgian midfielder Onana and Tielemans now.
But the only thing, we're getting loads of midfielders. So I think Onana's, Tielemans and John McGinn in that midfielder, I think that will cook. I think that will be one of the best midfielders in the league.
Literally Belgium, bro. You got the Belgian midfielders. No, but I think you had to get the midfielders because of the loss of Douglas Luiz.
We had to get a good midfielder. Like Ross Barkley, he's a good midfielder. I'm glad we signed him.
Philip been signing some players, man. You guys are doing well in the window.
That's why I think we'll get fourth. I do think we'll get top four again.
Yeah. Arsenal really wanted to sign Onana. Well, he was interested in Onana, but we never went in for him in the end.
I'm surprised he rejected you for Villa, but probably because Tielemans is in our squad and all that.
Yeah, and you saw the way they play with each other at Belgium. So, but yeah, I think Onana's a beast, man. I remember when we played them against we played Everton last 2 years ago, and they beat us 1-0 at Goodison Park, and he bossed the midfield against us, man.
Yeah, we're linked with Ivan Toney as well.
Tony, yeah.
Yeah, and if he comes, mate, him and Watkins up top, that front line, that midfield, and if we get a defence stronger, mate, that team will.
Emery's cooking, yeah.
Mate,
good evening.
Win the league.
Good evening. Good evening.
I heard that Man City might be losing some good players though, so I still think they could win the league. But if they lose loads of good players, then I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, with us, we're still waiting to announce Calaflori. That's still not been done yet. We're still trying to
How has that not been a done deal yet?
It's crazy, bro. It's unbelievable. Like it's going on and on and on. I want it to get done right now. You know?
Have you even signed anyone yet?
Other than that goalkeeper, that's it. We're not signing anyone. But we meant to sign Sesko, but he's head at Leipzig now. We're looking at goalkeepers like Dan Bentley from Wolves, right?
We're linked
obviously
with
Lunin I just spoke about.
We're
going to sign
with this
Calaflori.
left back from Forestina. I don't know the left back name, but yeah.
Balagi.
Yeah, it might be him. Yeah.
Oh, Baragi. Yeah. Number 3.
We got Ian Matson, what I'm happy about as well. So
yeah, it's not a good signing for Villa, man. Villa doing bits in the window.
We just need a right back, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, it's crazy, but
Diaby might be going to Saudi.
Yeah, I heard about that. That's weird. That is Diaby going to Saudi Arabia.
I don't think he'll go there.
He can't go. He's a key player for Villa. I think. Like last season, he was superb for you lot. You know. I want Arsenal.
You okay, Josh?
Who Diaby? Bro, he was good, man.
People saying he was better than bloody Leon Bailey.
No, Leon Bailey was better. But I thought Diaby had a great season last season.
I thought Bakir was his first season. I'll let him off, but he wasn't the best.
What do you think he was bad?
Yeah, he was okay. He wasn't like best.
Was he even playing?
It's his first season. Leon Bailey in his first season, he didn't have a good season.
And then the second season, he's been superb. So you never know, bro. You never know. But I rate Moussa Diaby, bro. I think he should.
I do like Diaby.
Yeah, I think he just stay at Villa. I remember when he played against Arsenal, bro. He literally was doing bits against us. So was Leon Bailey.
I'm glad we still got Emi Martinez as well, man. We're number 1.
That's it. I was going for
and
the
if
goalkeepers.
Robin Olsen start,
Arteta's had about 9 goalkeepers, by the way. He's had about 9 goalkeepers that he's actually played with Arsenal, and we're looking to sign 3 more goalkeepers if Ramsdale leaves. So.
If you went in for Emi Martinez, do you think you'll get him back or do you think he'll stay at Villa?
Probably stay at Villa.
Yeah.
I'll take him back though. I'll be honest. I'll take him back. But we got Ryan now, so Ryan signed
Yeah, but
permanently.
Martin did better than Ryan.
Yeah, 100%. But we'd never go back for him because Ray's number one now. We're just looking to sign a backup. We're signing Dan Bentley, mate, from Wolves, 30 years of age. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know with these transfers, man. They've been weird in the Prem. I think Man U will have a good season though. They've signed someone good.
They
Don't know.
lost today, by the way. First friendly.
Yeah,
they
they
lost
lost
1-0.
1-0, but it's only pre-season.
Yeah, but mate, I still think we need a striker, man, desperately. Like, I would take Ivan Toney at this rate. I really would. I've always wanted Ivan Toney anyway, but 40 million is better
I
than
think
signing
he'll
no one.
come to us.
Do you think?
If he leaves Brentford, I think he'll come to us.
Yeah, but you got Watkins there. That's the striker that we want. That's the striker that we should be going for. Sorry.
Man
what do
U
you want?
lost 1-0 and it was in the 93rd minute.
Must have been a dead game then, to be honest, if it's like late.
Apparently it was a dead game. My mate said it was a Man U fan.
But Watkins, yeah, I think
We
would
got
be...
Watkins, but if we have Ivan Toney up top with Watkins, mate, we'll score about, I don't know, between them two, it'll be class.
Watkins for me would be...
We
the-
need
the
a
ideal
penalty
striker.
shoot. We need a penalty taker as well. So I think that's why we're linked with Ivan Toney.
Yeah, but is Tony going to settle to be on the bench week in, week out?
I don't think so. I think he'll
'Cause
play. If the RB leaves, I think he'll change the formation and play two up top.
Really?
Remember, though, we've got Emi Buendia back. And I've just remembered we've got Kamara for the midfield as well. This is what I mean, man.
Wow, Villa are looking good,
We've
man.
got loads of good players, man.
Villa looking good. Champions League next season as well for you
Tyrone
guys.
Mings as well at the back again. No,
Yeah,
man. It'll be
it's
super.
crazy.
I think we'll beat West Ham first game. We always start first game poor, though. So I don't want to jinx it. And we
I
never
remember
beat
last
West
season. I remember last season with Villa, like you guys lost 5-1, didn't you, against Newcastle?
Yeah, we never beat West Ham at their stadium. So
Interesting there. man.
I think
Is
we'll
what it
beat
is.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we'll beat Villa Park. You'll be there, Josh, with me.
we'll be there. We'll be there.
I think you'll have to get that.
Apparently, it takes 3 hours now. It's not 8 hours. It's 3 hours. It takes now. What the
Bloody
hell?
hell. But
I
are
don't
you
know.
actually going to leave?
I'll leave early anyway, just in case I get lost. Because I
You're
know
going to get some like breakfast at a pub or something in Birmingham.
I have to make sure I need to find Arsenal fans. Like, I'll have to walk in with a bunch of Villa fans, man. But yeah, big up Paul, my guy. Of course.
You're going to wear your Arsenal top.
Nah. On the way there, but then I'll cover it when I'm sitting with you. I'll cover it up, bro, because I'm not getting beaten up in the Villa end. No way.
Yeah.
Or the villains beating me up.
It will be some Arsenal fans in Villa Park, in the home end.
Not really.
Because in my end, they always, the wheelchairs,
Yeah.
they have all them like below us.
What? Do you sit near the tunnel then?
Yeah, basically, and it normally kicks off if it normally kicks off to be fair, because some dickheads celebrate and all that.
What? So are you quite close to the players then?
Yeah,
Oh, nice, man. I'm good, man. How you doing, Paul, bro? I've watched your vlog, by the way. I did leave a like on it, man. So I'll leave a comment on it as well. But big up yourself. Birmingham City. See what happens to you guys. I know you guys lost 5-0 apparently on the first preseason.
Blues get battered everywhere they go. Blues get battered everywhere they go.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah. That's all the news today, guys, pretty much. We'll see what happens. Hopefully California gets announced soon. Hopefully next week we announce some players.
Do you think you will announce someone by next week?
We have to, bro. Like we got pre-season. Like I want California to be in pre-season. I want him to be announced before pre-season. It's what we did with Declan Rice last season, and he had played pre-season, didn't he? So,
I'm going to Tamworth pre-season tomorrow.
Who you guys playing?
Harbour.
Who?
Harbour.
Harborough. Never heard of them before.
They're like 7 leagues below us.
Oh,
Then
if you lo-
we've got
what if
we
you
got
lose?
Warsaw at home on Saturday.
If you lose to Harborough, Jesus. But to be fair, yeah, it is pre-season, ain't it? So
We got
you
Warsaw on
play
Saturday.
Walsall.
Yeah, Warsaw have Villa on Wednesday. Then Tamworth on.
Two of your teams against Walsall, yeah.
Yeah.
Two of your teams, love that. But anyway, guys.
Lad, my lord. Tribunal has lagged. Tribunal has lagged.
We're froze. We're getting out of it, guys. Bailey, do you want to shout out the channel, man?
Yeah, shout. I was gonna say shout out, yeah. Of course, subscribe to me, Villa TV. Of course, last season I did not do any match day vlogs, but there will be some match day vlogs this season. Hopefully, Villa against Arsenal, Defo, first home game. Be with Josh. Yeah, I'll get his score prediction in, of course, as well. But yeah, subscribe to me, man. My official Premier League table is uploading, of course. That should be out soon. By the way, bottom 3, I did put Forest, Brentford, and Southampton, and top 4. I put the top 4 from last season, to be fair.
Hey.
But yeah, I think Arsenal finished second, but miss out again. But
Ooh.
yeah, subscribe to me, subscribe to Truguna, and up the Villa. We're cooking. Maybe win the league, but oh well. Come on, Villa.
Big up, guys. We're out of here. Big up. Make sure you guys go over to Villa TV. I think you hit 550, didn't you?
541, 9 away.
Oh, 9 away, guys. 9 away. There's 10 people still inside. Make sure you go over to Villa TV. 10 of you just go and subscribe to him right now, bro. Yeah, go and give him a sub right there. Villa TV. Go over to him. And we're getting out of it, guys. We'll see you tomorrow for another video. Come on, you Gunners. Villa get battered everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go. Arsenal get battered.